Good morning everybody. Happy time to everybody. This is the grand entrance arch of Preeti Ragamayiri layout, which is very close to Lepakshi and 1 hour distance from Chikbalapura ISHA Yoga Center. The grand entrance is for the 100 feet wide road, which is cutting the complete layout into two parts. It's exactly at the middle. As soon as you enter the layout, you can see the divider beautifully arranged with the lights as well as the plants and trees. The left side there is a land parcel of 1.14 acres, which is reserved for the hotel as well as restaurant and some commercial activity, which is under the ownership of developer. On the right side you have the big commercial plots, and as you go walk in, so you will be having the marketing office. Just take a left and immediately the right. In that left side block you will be finding the location where we arrange the facilities for the pilgrims who travel from various locations to this layout and subsequently go to ISHA Yoga Center Chikbalapura. And on the right side, very close by, just within 300 meters, you will have a beautiful, very big swimming pool plus the clubhouse. We will go there once it's the morning, around 8 a.m. something like that. Okay, thank you. We have just seen the night layout that was having the lights and the grand entrance arch with the lighting and everything. Now half an hour later, it's around 6:37 a.m. when you have this grand entrance arch looked from inside the layout. Once you enter the grand entrance, around within 100 less than 100 meter, not more than 100, probably 50 meters, you will find the marketing office of Preeti Developers. Just you go little forward, you will have very big 5-acre land, which is dedicated for the park. I am sure that you don't find this kind of a big park of 5 acre exactly at the midst of the layout. Why? Because normally the middle part of the layout is being used for the plotting, and just irregular shapes at the corners will be allotted for the parks. But wherein here this layout is having a special advantage where you have the 5-acre land. You can imagine what all the things that can be done over here, and then anyway some sports are being planned by the developer itself. And then you go straight from this side and you take a left, and then you will be having the clubhouse. And these are the commercial plots that being held by the landowner, and wherein the remaining plots and everything are under the control of the developer. Now let's go to our plot. The plots block. Let's 4 numbers at one location, which is mostly like northeastern part of the site, wherein this block is directly facing the park, but we have not taken any plots in this block. Why? Because this is having a straight 100 feet road being hit here, because the 100 feet road, once we reach this particular junction, this is the first X roads, we can say, the crossroads just in front of the park. This crossroads. So the point is, once you come straight from this 100 feet road, it hits this particular block. So and also the float, when there are some functions happening, will be very huge at this location. So we have another block very next to this towards east, and this is the divider, more or less like all the dividers are having the plantation beautifully done. Also this drainage is completed, and the street lighting is completed. You have the cable very next to your home, very next to your plot. So from the X roads we have taken a left, and this is the block in which we have 4 plots, 2 west facing and then 2 east facing, 71, 72 and 87, 88 probably. That's as per the drawing. These are held by us, SIV, out of which one plot being sold to one of the UK returns, who is going to set up some yogic or pilgrimage facilitation center over here. The point is, it's not that we have a small plot of 1615 square feet over here. It's like the access to the complete 50-acre layout along with 5-acre park and huge clubhouse. That makes the whole difference. So now we are exactly at the sunrise time over here. Now if you see, we are exactly at our plot which are facing west side. So the other 2 plots which are just abutting this back side or rear side of this will be towards east. So when you are having a house there, or a pilgrimage center, or pilgrim facilitation center or facilities center, whatever you call, so you will be seeing this beautiful sunrise as soon as the sun rises in the morning. So east plots are being taken by Mr. Funny today. He is going to set up all the facilities required for the pilgrims. Meanwhile, even if the pilgrims are coming, you have already readily constructed duplex houses over there, close to 20, which can be utilized for hosting the pilgrims who are traveling from various places. Especially the plan is to get good pilgrims or ISHA devotees to this layout where they can rest whole night. The plan is like because it's 2-day program for them. Saturday morning they'll start from there and then keep seeing all the good temples up to here, and they may visit even the Lepaksha the next day. Probably Saturday morning they come from Hyderabad and then reach this layout at around 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, or even late in the evening. It doesn't matter, just before dinner, because one stop would be there at Kurnool, wherein we have a guest house facility over there where the pilgrims can be facilitated facilities will be there, and then they can have lunch over there and then come over here in the evening. So these are the duplex homes which are beautifully furnished. We can see inside also later in a subsequent video. And this is the block where we are planning for all the rooms which are exclusively for the pilgrims coming over here from various places. So basic plan would be Saturday morning they start from Hyderabad and then have lunch at Kurnool guest house and reach this layout by late evening and relax. From here, the next day morning, Sunday morning, they'll start to ISHA yoga, and as time permits they will be seeing few more things, and then they start again from here post lunch and reach Hyderabad comfortably by late night, so that they will not be tired. So the problem with night travel is that you will not be comfortable in the morning. As soon as you get down and then you have to get ready, freshen up, and then whether it gets delayed, all these tensions would be there. Just say we are coming for the relaxation. We are coming to rejuvenate rather. And in this layout, this 5-acre can be utilized for many more things. As the people come and then as we share some revenue with the developer, we can request him to develop the plot as suitable to our needs. This is the 5-acre layout. There you see the clubhouse. The clubhouse is also completed. Swimming pool is there. So Saturday night they sleep here, and then Sunday morning they can very well enjoy the swimming pool facility and come back. freshen up, have breakfast, go to ISHA Yoga, which is at Chikbalapura, which takes hardly 1 hour from here. Our vehicle will be taking, and then they come back. They may visit Lepakshi, it's as per them, because the time permitted is till lunch. So around 2 o'clock they start again from here, so comfortably they reach Hyderabad by 10 o'clock in the night, so that there is no janjat for the next day morning office or everything. So here there are some more duplex houses constructed, but these are already rented out, and then some tenants are there on the west and south part. We can say this is the southwest. So it's a very nicely planned, rather I will say that it's a Vastu, as per Vastu. Why? Because the overhead tank is also in the western part, and then these houses which are coming up, which have come up already, are in the southwest. And now you have the east. This is southeast block, we can see here, wherein we will be having the temporary facility till the time we get our facilities constructed over here in our block, for plot block. That's it for now. Now you can see beautiful sunrise, and the sunrise will come straight into the facilities that are being planned. Probably we will come up with the 20 rooms, wherein all are facing towards east. We'll see how these 4 blocks can be utilized, because as of now one plot is being owned by Mr. Funny, who is going to lead all this yoga and all this retreat center kind of thing for the Bangalore people as well as for Hyderabad people. Bangalore people, you require, they start in the evening somewhere around whether it's Friday or Saturday, and then they can rest here whole night, and then whole Sunday they can be here and then go back, something like that. It's very comfortable for the Bangalore people, because it takes only 2 hours from Bangalore. It's how we use it is what matters. It's not that their layouts are not to be left just for the investment. That's my principle, because I have seen in my past 10 years of real estate experience, I have seen many barren layouts. At least this is having beautiful plantation, and then all the facilities done. However, the utility that is taken out of these plots is zero. So now it's the point which is going to be explored by the SIVPL. It's not that we want to buy and sell the plots. No, we don't want to just buy and sell the plots. That can be done by each individual also. We don't require a company or a private limited or group of people who are working together with common intelligence, cumulative intelligence. That is not required to buy a plot and then sell it. Sometimes you make money, sometimes you may lose money by just buying and selling the plot. But where in our model, when we are taking out the utility of a particular location, we work on the strengths of that particular location, what for they can be utilized, and what all the things can be developed, how the people can be coming over here and then use these facilities. That matters a lot for me. It's like if you just write 1 + 1 = 2, there is no synergy. But the thing is, 1 + 1 should become 11. So that extra synergy which is coming out, 1 + 1 2, but if you are making 1 + 1 11, then you have the synergy of 9, which can be shared by yourself as well as the landowner or the developer who is owning these plots or the facilities over here. You see, it all matters how you project the layout and what for you utilize it. That's more important. It's not that you have plenty of layouts very close to the Hyderabad also, but what is the speciality? Why should they come all the way from Hyderabad to here? It's only one point very recently which has come up is, so earlier there were temples, Lepakshi and all these things, but they were not such a big attraction for the people to travel all the way from Hyderabad and come over here and then spend some time, see the temple and then go back. No, now it is ISHA Yoga Center which has come up in Chikbalapura. That's a huge plus for us, for our program. Earlier I have been planning for many pilgrimage centers. However, I have not identified any of the layouts except the Kurnool layout, wherein I have started constructing a guest house, where Kurnool will become the hub and from there they will see 3 or 4 temples nearby, and then come back to the origin location, probably Hyderabad. Mostly we will be starting with Hyderabad, and then we will see how it can be expanded based on the resource availability, and then other friends coming and joining the organization or the firm as an equity holder or as an investor in the SPV for this particular idea. We'll see all those things in the times to come. As of now, let's start working on this. Please give your ideas. There's no hard and fast rule that you need to invest money, because we do have the money as of now required, because this does not require any money as such, because plots are already owned by us. It's like before we purchase our own vehicle or the tempo traveler, AC tempo traveler, Urbania, which is being planned, we can take it on rent based on the number of people who register for the program on any weekend, and then kickstart the project first. Then let's see how it goes. This is again we are back to the marketing office. That's it for now in this video. Thank you so much for watching in detail. Hare Krishna.